Hey there, this is Lala of Lala's Wild and Crazy Golden Years. Welcome to my channel. Today I'd like to bring you some tips on how to start your day and move through it in a calm and energized way. I can't promise anything, but what I do first thing is before I get out of bed is I stretch. I just stretch my whole body and I'm breathing deeply while I do it, and I do it for about 10 minutes until I've got myself all together before I try to get out of bed. I had a knee replacement, so my knee's kind of in the baby stages, so I have to be very careful that I don't fall out and land flat on my face. And at our age, stretching and taking your time before you got out of bed is always a good thing. And then, besides breathing deeply there, you want to breathe deeply throughout the day. And like before I do my YouTube videos, I have to pray and say and breathe. I have to just calm myself. I know I don't look calm, but I am. And so after I've done that, and I've learned how to breathe deeply throughout the day, because there are things that are going to just knock you flat and get you off your flow, and that could be your job, your children, your husband, animals. And if you're retired like I am, it's still your husband, your animals, and they can. So you need to focus and breathe deep, then you can move on. So after we've done that, now we're going to hydrate. I usually hydrate though right after I get out of bed and go in there and get some water. I mean, I probably drink 80 ounces of water a day. And that can be daunting. So for some people, they're lucky to get in 32 ounces. Ideal, it's a percentage of your body weight, but I don't know. I can't. It's too much to figure. So I just go ahead and drink when I'm thirsty. And besides water, I have coffee in the morning, but that's dehydrating. So you wanna not drink coffee all day. You want to drink water all day. And after you hydrate in the way you can, because not a lot of people can drink 80 ounces of water a day, as I said. So you do the best you can. You drink 8 ounces here, and coffee, and other drinks like vitamin water and Gatorade that are sugar-free count as hydration. So you can certainly do that. And I know some have bladder issues, so I do, but I'm retired, and I can go in there. 80 ounces of water's got to come out sometime. And then, get this, I fill up again. I know, it's crazy. So after we've done all that, now we're going to eat healthy. That's a great topic for everybody. My glasses keep slipping. So when I say healthy, I mean as healthy as you can. I'm on Weight Watchers right now because I did not realize how important portion control was, and more protein and less sugary carbs and more, or starchy carbs, and more vegetables. So that's very important, which means like you should have this many vegetables, you should have a palm full of protein, and this many bad carbs. I don't even think it's measurable. So keep that in mind. So so what I do, I intermittent fast, which means if we ate at 7 o'clock the night before, the next day I probably won't eat till 10:30, 11. I mean, I start my day at 7, but I make sure, I have coffee, so it's easy for me to not eat right away, and I'm doing so many things, feeding animals, getting my day ready for this. So I eat healthy than I did, because that fasting is really good for your body. I didn't even know I was doing it. I just was not a morning eater. So when I do eat, though, I eat my protein and vegetables, or I have my eggs and fruit, something like that. I have a big meal at that time, because that's the time you should eat it, because you got the rest of the day to burn it off. So, dinner time is small dinner portions. Very small, and more, not a lot of this or that, which can add pounds to you, if that's what you're looking to do. I'm looking to sleep better, so I don't want to have a big, heavy meal. Okay, now we're going to exercise after our wonderful eating, And exercise can be anything. I was walking up to 3 miles a day before I hurt my knee, and briskly, with purpose, and it was wonderful. It was perfect for me. I felt great. Then I messed up my knee, so now I had to be inventive in other ways. So I got a recumbent bike. I got a used one off of eBay, I think, or Craigslist, excuse me. And I used that to get my juices flowing. I don't get as much of a workout on it unless I, do this, but I don't like bicycles. That where you have to set up and pedal like that just doesn't work for my shoulders anymore. So I pretend like I'm on an elliptical when I'm on the recumbent bike. And now I'm able to get on my treadmill again. So I do that probably 10-15 minutes, and then I go to my recumbent bike. And then while I'm on the recumbent bike or on my treadmill, I have weights, like two-pound weights, and I do real easy exercises to get my so I get my upper body in. I get all over, and then afterwards I stretch again, or I do yoga poses, which is stretching, but also is working your core, working your balance. I love yoga. I can't wait till I can really do it again. So you got to find what works for you, and at your age. Oh, I wanted to tell you that they have. You've probably seen it. I saw it on social media where they have chair yoga. It looked great. I'll find one of those videos and share it with you. It'll be fun. Might not be pretty, but it'll be fun. So after you've done your exercise, found where you are, if you're not exercising at all, try to add some walking at least, or running around your house. And if you can't run, then just stroll around your house, kind of bebop like that, or do some real aerobic dancing. That's not how I dance. I was just trying to show you. That's how I chair dance. Okay, so we've done the exercise, and we've done the great eating, and we've hydrated, and we're learning to breathe deeply while we stretch. Next, that's gonna all play into your sleep. Sleep is so important. Oh my goodness. I was on Ambien for 20 years once I had menopause. I went into menopause because I had a hysterectomy. Even though they left my ovaries, my body just said, you took the uterus, you took the house, and you left the antenna. Are you kidding me? So I have had to find new, and I'm off Ambien now, and I'm finding new ways. And the new ways are what everybody knows. You don't eat heavy meals before you go to bed. You don't do wild aerobics before you go to bed. You don't do a lot of social media. I try to shut down at 7. And then we watch our Netflix. We've been, until, I guess that's still kind of a social media. Then we are ready for bed. I go to bed about 9:30 to 10, and I get up at 7. Now, it sounds like it's a long stretch, but I don't sleep that soundly. I'm just waking up and thinking of things that I need to do. Apparently, I should do them right now at 4 a.m. So then instead of doing that, I work on the fact that the schedule, and I don't go to bed full, so, and you don't drink a lot of wine. That's dehydrating as well, but it'll interrupt your sleep, especially. So if you're going to bed at 10, don't have any more wine after dinner. It's easier, a beer or a cocktail. Try to limit that because they are dehydrating. Have a big glass of water. That's what I do. So then you've got your plan, you've got your sleep habit to go to bed as close as you can to the same time every night and get up the same time every day. You're going to find you're going to have a great sleep pattern. There's many things to do to keep your room. We have, real dark curtains so that but where I am, there's no street lights. I mean, when I first moved here 12 years ago, I was going, oh my God, why is it so dark at 8 in the morning? Apparently, they turn the street lights on at 4 there, where I used to live. So anyway, get your room, nice temperature. We sleep at 68 degrees. There's all sorts of things. You can, as you say, you can meditate before bed if you have trouble sleeping. I pray and stretch. Works great. And then I try to shut off my mind. That's still a work in progress. So having said that, we should be at a good place to where, and if you could follow that at least several times a week until you can get it to every day, because there's times where you're going to stay up late, like 10:15, and then you're going to want to sleep in, and that's okay. Just as a rule, try to stay within those guidelines. So having said that, now I'm going to say my ending, which is, if you like this, first of all, give me comments and suggestions of topics and any questions you have in the comments section. That's still new to me, but that's the way I'll find out what you want to see. And I promise that you will have a blast every time. Well, not a wild, heart-wrenching blast, but there will be times. You just stay and see. And that will bring me to this, where I almost said before my ending comments, is that if you like this video and you want to see more of my mug and my speech and my everything again that will get more in tune, but not too in tune, because I can't be just monotone, as you can tell. Like and subscribe, and I promise, as I said, you will have a blast. Well, you'll have a... Oh, I messed up the ending. Wow, that means I have to do the whole thing again? Nope, I'm not going to. I'm just going to end it on that and just say thank you for watching. And remember that life is fleeting and that you need to just live it to the fullest, no matter what age. Our age especially. So, without any further do-wacka-do, Lala out.